Marijuana trade and police officers have historically been at odds, but after several states legalized pot, those same officers who kept the drug off the streets are now helping to protect it. Alan Schaffler reports now from Seattle.
How many different cameras do you have there? Or can you tell me?
With hundreds.
Jake Ryan guarding the goods, using all he learned in 17 years in law enforcement, including undercover work with the Royal Canadian Mounted Police.
My whole policing career has been spent, investigating narcotics, including cannabis.
But this is a career change. Now he's protecting the pot, heading security for an enormous medical marijuana producer licensed by the Canadian government. Ryan shrugs off suggestions he's some kind of traitor to his former trade.
I mean, it's prescribed by a doctor for the benefit of Canadians' health, yes, it's a different transition, but I'm fine with it because really that's what it is.
His boss sees the skill sets and knowledge from a law enforcement career as a natural fit for this blooming industry.
We had a 2-month period where a former DEA agent from the U.S. was driving around British Columbia, touring cannabis grows to find the best genetics that he could find.
In 6 weeks, I saw more grow operations than I had in 15 years.
Patrick Moen is that former DEA agent. For more than a decade, busting drug rings was his job.
It's going to be a little complicated because they created it.
An attorney, he now works for the Seattle venture capital firm behind Tilray and many other pot-based businesses, navigating the changing legal landscape. He says he feels a responsibility
to stand up this industry and to make sure that it's transparent, professional, well-run, because really it's a mainstream product that's sought out by mainstream Americans.
But the concept of pot as mainstream is hardly universal in law enforcement.
I would never make the jump. I would never make the jump for any amount of money.
Tom Gorman has fought the drug trade at various levels of law enforcement for 45 years, currently running a federal drug enforcement program out of Denver.
How do you do that as a cop? When all your life you're upholding your oath of office, and now just like that, you can turn on it. Why would you do that? I don't know.
Both Moen and Ryan say former colleagues are supportive. They expect to see more pot fighters becoming pot facilitators. Alan Schaffler, Aljazeera, Seattle.
Pope Francis says